The 2025 All Black season is over and it ended in a good way. We got a very good win over Wales, but boy did they challenge this All Black team, Tony Johnson.
Yeah, they did. I agree. I think that's a satisfactory way to end the year, bouncing back from what happened last week. They were up against a Welsh team that played with a lot of pride. We know they've been having their difficulties over the last 22 months. They've only won 2 games, but they really fired up today, urged on by the crowd. In the end, the All Blacks, they ran up 50 points. They scored 7 converted tries. They had 2 more tries disallowed. There were aspects of the game that were really good. I thought the set piece was excellent. The line out, they won everything. The scrum was better. I think probably one of their best performances, if not the best in the air, that back three of Jordan, Love and Clark. They won the aerial battle. We haven't said that too many times this year. And there were some good individual performances as well. Wallace Satiti named man of the match. So plenty of good things to take out of it. On the other side, as I say, that's a Welsh team that's really been struggling, and they were able to score 4 tries. They took those tries really well, but at least a couple of them came down to players perhaps not backing each other on defence, not connecting, that sort of thing. And so, like a lot of things with this team, there's plenty of positives, but also a couple of not so positive things. But in the end, I think to beat Wales by 50 points at the end of the year, that's not a bad way to finish the year.
When you reflect on the year, look, we did have some big losses, our biggest ever defeat to South Africa as well. So when you look back at the season that we have had, what did you make of that?
Well, at the end of the season, you got to weigh up what's been answered and what questions still remain. And I think there's plenty to talk about there, for sure. This was, as I say, a positive way to end the year, but the year is whatever they've achieved. Winning the Bledisloe Cup, of course, or retaining the Bledisloe Cup, whatever they've achieved is going to be overshadowed by the magnitude of that defeat to the Springboks. When you consider that they're going to play 4 tests against them next year, they are such an outstanding team. And also losing the game to England when there was an opportunity to win the Grand Slam, and that was their big goal at the end of the year, and they weren't able to achieve it. So, yeah, questions remain. I think there's a really good group of players there. It's really going to be up to the coaching staff and to get the best out of them over the next couple of years.
Well, this is Tony and I signing out for the last time this year. Thank you so much for being with us till the end of year tour, and we can't wait to crack into Super Rugby 2026 on Sky Sport.